Let's see how much stuff they've got from the loud comp. Soulcast on Sky, Yampy on
We really do have some specialists coming in
Killjoy.
on
Okay.
the agents. We love to see them on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Sky doesn't get an awful lot of playtime on Icebox anymore.
So we have to see if Soulcast is up to the challenge to make it look good. Coutinho and Hoodie can start things off.
Okay.
And quite well, at least for the
Nice
first
trades
step,
going on.
Yeah.
Any kind of rotate,
removes
any
the
kind of
feature.
information,
Again, time and time again,
a
we
little
talk about
bit of early info for Ryan.
and ultimately
Does have
without
his
a
wall
sage
for the
here,
retake, so
how
we'll keep
much
an
of
eye
it
on it.
rides on actually the Harbour picking up
Red guard goes down,
that
so
same
maybe that was an
role, the
integral
same
person
value in terms of the
for how
code.
they wanted to approach this.
I think we can turn this around though. It is the pistol round, so
Soulcast still has dog.
ultimately a couple of kills can really swing this either way.
Damn, I liked this. They isolated this off with the wall and they flashed over towards here to see if anyone was yellow.
I quite like this step-by-step approach that's almost coming out.
It's
from,
good.
Soulcast.
Very
Flash
nice.
kind of highlighting the player still by yellow. You've got the dog coming out, kind of clearing close towards.
He'll come in as well.
It's
Everyone
allowed them
goes
a couple
to
of steps
full
forward,
HP.
maybe not
We're cutting
as
sound and
we'd
just
like
waiting
to have
for
seen
this to get
potentially in the
full.
Harbour, but it's at least giving them an opportunity. It's forced back.
Might have a rough
Players,
time
they are now down
planting
3. Careful of
because
Cloud,
no
though.
cove.
He still sits towards CT a little deep.
So they decide to go aggro and fight over towards site to secure it.
Tap on the spike. Drawn the attention, and they
Well,
are
they all got hit by this molly.
in danger here. Yampy sidesteps Nookie shot. Soulcast finding Rhyme. I thought they would be dead to rights, but apparently not. Spike now should be planted, and Cloud.
Damn, okay.
Another chance in it. It's gonna be safe to find it. Cloud goes down, and actually, Liquid maintaining the
there's a nice
composure there.
pistol from them. It looked pretty methodical, to be honed, in terms of how they handled it. Every decision was right. The flash over here to clear back a yellow, the realization that they don't have a cove to plant, so they all want to duel out. There's a few important duels like that one that definitely decided it.
I think at least 2 of them. I still think it was at least 2.
I like the smoke to block off this as well.
But again, the fact that Yampy didn't even fall off it was what was crazy.
Only 2 sheriffs.
Yeah. After Redgar's early death,
Still, though,
actually Liquid do turn that back
it's 2 of
around.
them.
Early snakebite here to deny some progress.
Still scared of the Thrifties after the first round. In terms of who did Yampy just pick up the orb, makes sense considering how close he is to the ult. Definitely want to try and get that ult out before Cloud gets his ult, so I like the plan behind this.
With Rhyme's early position though, it's going to allow Giants
4
to
person, stack over towards here. How do they deal with it? Nice flash through the smoke.
Putting safe in motion as
And
well.
everyone survives. 2 armors are going to get rebought.
Immediately ripped apart by Liquid. As we noted, Rhyme a million miles away from this one. I think even taking a little bit of damage off the turret. That's 82.
No ecos on this one? Yeah, not enough. Not enough.
Yeah, the classic in hand. Again, look
Sheriff's
for some damage,
into
maybe.
it. Hello?
Oh, making a meal of that jump peek, actually. Lucky not to get punished for it, but... I mean, here, really, the only person you don't want to see die ahead of anything is safe.
Look at the pistols. The 2
Soulcast
people with the
as well in that
pistols
regard.
are absolutely sending it.
I'm making them work for it.
That's so good.
Fair enough. Right. 2-0 to start with. Now, marked improvement so far from what we saw before. However, this is when the fight begins, right? We get the buy coming out. Now, on the other side, not a bad looking purchase to
Yeah,
play with.
it's
At least
very
2.
good bonus.
I think Vandal's
Redgar's
coming
going to be
through,
buying a
one of those
rifle
Bulldogs
as well.
still in
It's
hand.
full rifles.
The rest going to just try and filter it in. And there's the knife, of course. Goodbye, Rhyme. Well, fans have turned up. I like it. I like it. So we go back in. Now, Bucky for Redgar. Why is it making a resurgence? We've seen it
He
too
brings
many
a
times.
Bucky out. Okay.
Two is too
The
many.
attack Bucky.
Too many.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Different challenges time
I'm in
around,
for it.
eyeing up that ace
They have a
against the
lot of
challenge
money
on
because of
This
this.
is almost gonna
They could have
be
got
an
4
attempt at bait. He's
rifles,
gonna throw the
but
cove down, maybe tap the
we
spike
go
and
for the
hope someone
Bucky.
comes
Important
in.
jaw
Clear
save.
him safe, sharp.
Yeah, that's really nice start to it.
That
Again,
first
in terms
opener.
of the money from
He wasn't
Giants,
even
don't
looking
have good money.
close to that. Wall's gone up towards May's side. Give him a little bit of semblance of safety, but still, Cloud on the backside doing really well there. Gonna find Nat's punish. And that's why the rifle's now gone. Safe down.
Damn.
Redgar with that Bucky, still not really exciting me in that regard. And
You're gonna
Cloud's made
upgrade
Yampy's
this
life
Bucky,
harder.
maybe?
Yep. Feels terrible to be Yampy trying to cross out of this. Actually does get...
No way. What's going on here? It looks a little bit uncomfortable with some of these, right? The feet showing over towards over towards this in terms of the first duel as well. Didn't look great. Bucky 1v3.
The operator online for safe, nice and early. There's a bit of a gap here actually for Redguard to get something done. At least the plant will come through. Yeah, obviously being the bonus. Liquid's money will swell after this regardless.
Not how I thought it was going to go. 56, 3 and 38. Honestly, if we got some close range duels there, could have been pretty nice. Good damage done from Liquids, but they honestly could have felt, I mean, they're going to feel like they could have won that round.
Sorry, the reason I mentioned it, again, with this new composition, this is around actually that I look towards Liquid's overall approach to playing this. Again, we're not going to see Icebox anyway after this week, but whether or not actually Safe is going to be the tool to go behind the cove, the thing we constantly talk about is actually in some of these compositions, who's the person to actually dig a little deeper and make sure you actually secure that site control behind the cove, and he will be on the rifle regardless.
Right, important round.
See that. So hopefully we do actually see
enough deaths going in, but we have light armor, so I mean,
really
1-9.
I'm quite excited to see the other side of it as well.
Yeah.
Cloud to me has been really exciting to watch for that.
Probably
how he's been able
a
to
big swing round.
maintain that if he's willing to challenge it. And we go back in with buys on both sides. Yampy
Nice molly. That's my molly.
See a high
throw it from here. Actually lands underneath there. It's pretty hard to shoot.
Nats on the other side, 3 waiting. And there's that lockdown. And Nats begins to work. So
nice little default.
Gets much out of this one. No,
yeah, nothing. And Nats is. I like to see that they're making Nats just lurk all the time again. It's been missing. If he does go down, but they take site for free.
On that lurk. Love to see it, but the site is now being gathered.
In terms of the plant, they go top of site. They get that for free, and they can play after plant. So although they lose one, a little bit of low HP on Redguard, they it's a very good plant for this. We're gonna see what the spam's like. Keep an eye on Rhyme. He does have the wall for this retake, and also keep an eye on Yampy. He's going for around the world lurk on this one.
I quite like it. A little bit nasty. They need to do some damage on the side, or they just can't fall so quickly. Otherwise, it feels
damn, they're looking like they've done this one.
Gonna keep him guessing,
wall
but they
comes
don't
in.
stop the defuse. Right,
yeah.
It. There's the damage we'll wait and see.
Nicely handled. Nice decision making from Yampy, and good shots over towards the site.
Lovely adjustment there from Liquid.
Again, it's why that mid lurker, particularly on that plant, is so
deadly. I'm enjoying how Liquid are playing with these lurks.
Rarely another defender kind of posted
been completely different in terms of how we've been watching them, really. They've kind of gone from not lurking too much, or at least a lot of the time it was like Redguard lurking, which felt a little bit weird to me. And it's more just Nats, and then sometimes they mix it up with like a Yampy.
Removes any blanket of security from Rhyme's utility.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Walk of shame to pick up the poison orb again.
Yeah, in terms of this, low buy coming in, but we have 4 sheriffs, so not a done deal at all.
Cloud's aggression will be tempered and forced away. Now, I do want to just continue to note how much support they get going for that plant. That round just then, love to see it. Safe was willing to challenge, towards the top side.
Yeah, when we talk about people going behind the cove, this actually
interesting.
It's the one that bounces off, and it does this then cover.
This is to challenge that kitchen setup.
Oh, it's meant to cover the turret, right?
I don't know if that's supposed
but
to
it didn't go far enough.
Maybe a little bit deeper, yeah.
I like the idea. It's cool.
I like it. Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, I like the idea.
It prevents a defender from potentially spamming off that turret contact, or ultimately forces the swing outside of the cove.
Has pulled them over towards kind of
yeah, so it's meant to pull them over towards middle, then they could have had some kind of timing so that they kind of have to group up like this so they can split the site. Even though the cove missed, it's kind of still done its intention.
From Liquid at all.
Wall goes in, dog clears everything.
I've cooked up some little pieces and it's
yeah, I mean, honestly, it did work because they really thought they were going to go middle with this. Giant stacked this a little bit. Well, it's unlucky. Redguard just doing the Sage duties. Safe cleaning this up 2 HP. This is doable now.
I thought he was dead to rights. Not the case. Coutinho going to get that upgrade. Rifle is now in hand.
Nats has double molly.
Yeah, another situation where we see Safe capitalize from Redguard's
There's
wall
one.
as well, getting into a very unorthodox position. Don't often see.
Need to get going if they want eye on this. That's not bad. It's the other two
Molly's
that are a bit of an
finished
issue,
now.
though. That's going to help the matter. And now the defuse can be
Diffuse
started,
is
but he
on.
can't be stopped just yet. Yeah,
Damn,
he can't do
nicely
anything
handled from
about it.
Giants.
They had so
Yeah,
little
the old
that round.
thrifty. All they
Gets
needed
thrown
was
in
4
their
sheriffs
face.
into this one.
Fantastic work from Fatino to just dive a little bit deeper, dig a little deeper, push them out of those post plants.
Damn, that's
Liquid can be frustrated
these teams
with
and
that.
Perfectly
thrifties.
timed as
It's
well off the recon.
insane.
It's that secondary, I guess, distraction in that post-plant hold. Soulcats actually resets back onto the angle immediately. I don't even
Some
think
nice
he was
shots
getting
into this
tagged
run
off the recon, but yeah, tough to see that.
They might
sigh
be
of relief
tempted
from
to
Pipson.
pause. Wait, whose timeout is
And
this?
one of the things as well,
Giants' timeout, I guess.
I was just brainstorming again the
Um,
other day. Think about actually.
I think
the
that's fine for
possibilities
Liquid
with
as well. They
Harbour
can
and where
definitely
these
talk. Maybe
expected
they want
plants
to do a
come
few
through.
rounds where they
Again,
actually
with that
fight
lack of
over
pressure,
towards
teams
A.
need to start looking towards, you know, a much
Or
more
maybe
open
put at
plant
least some
towards, like
bodies
Dice
down
or
and
something
actually
like that, 'cause
fight
that
the
plant
after
there on
plant to
the
delay
rope,
it a little bit.
unless that player on Bell
Because they
or-
kind of
or
flooded
below
the
Bell
site real
stays
fast
alive,
here after they
makes it
killed
so
safe.
difficult. The Nest player, the Pipes player, they have to overswing. And ultimately, in a disadvantage.
We'll see how Giants is going to approach this as well. Maybe they need to be a little bit more proactive over towards the sides.
So awkward to swing from Nest. That
Feels like
ball
they
is
need to get some
paper
kind of
thin.
info a little
Like,
bit earlier
you
on.
can get spammed off that
So you
close
might see
angle
them fight over
so
towards B
easily,
main.
especially if
Maybe
there's
over
nobody
towards
else really
A.
taking
Kind of think they need to get
contact
an
or
op out as
commanding
well.
any pressure in that post-plant hold.
But it can be hard against this
I'd be
comp.
interested
A
to
lot
see-
of vision
well,
blocked with the double
again,
controller.
so
Hidox,
I
thank
don't
you
know
so
why I'm
much.
speculating.
Hidox
It's not
2002 with the
it's
Prime.
not gonna matter.
Appreciate you.
Really like
Sad.
Valorant.
Welcome into the Slug Club. Chat, you know what to do. Let's see some
It
slugs.
was
Thank
just
you,
nice
mate.
seeing Icebox
Thanks for
looking a
using your
little
Prime on me.
different for a little while. A new
I mean,
agent came out and it was
I
exciting.
used to dislike Icebox quite strongly, but
Still do.
2001.
I don't.
Is that the year that you're
Playoff
born?
content.
Holy hell. The Zoomers are out. Respect.
Both actually.
Wow, okay.
I'm getting older every day.
Absolutely.
I'm a Killjoy man, so obviously.
Yeah, I know, I was about to
enjoy
say this.
playing Icebox.
It's a really nice
Obviously.
time. We do have a fair purchase here. In
2003
Coutinho
gang,
and Safe, yes,
2004
both
gang.
have knives,
God
so this
damn.
could be a fun little
We got
battle.
some baby
Once
heads in
again,
here.
the test towards A is coming in. Now, I quite like that late lurk we had mid, but they still need that success on the site. So, a little bit of a different tempo here. Aldrone going to come out. Try and
All right.
find
Where's the money
on
at?
the other side.
Money's low, money's low. They lost this round 2-4.
Did
So
see the
yeah,
pings, yeah,
it's
so
an important round.
assuming
Giants kind of
nothing.
snowballing a little bit from that. Look at their
Coutinho.
econ, it's great. And they got some good ults into this. That really did change the
I guess
momentum of
it's-
this
I didn't
round.
see anybody
Well,
really
I say
swing
of this
behind
round
the
of this
Giants
half so
players,
far.
and now the utility goes up,
Dude,
that will
the
be
wall has been nice here. The wall
flag
to
raised
prevent the
at least
dog
for
getting full information. It's a nice change up from Giants.
I was gonna say,
They've
yeah,
been saving it
before
for the
the
after plant.
dash,
This time they
an
decide to
awful lot of
actually just do it
progress
in
made
terms
here.
of
The reckoning
let's
gonna come
not let
through,
them get any
Coutinho's ahead of
space.
it.
The Reckoning's not going to really disrupt much of these players towards the back of the site. Soulcat's still going to try and thrive
they must
in
know
this
the smoke.
absolute mayhem. Spike is not down 30 seconds.
What
How's
the?
Coutinho?
Yampy's behind him.
Oh my god, they have no idea.
Yampi went for a
Coutinho's turned
ball
around.
play in the ult. Yeah, and
Oh
they just had
dear.
nothing to deal with it. It's
It's
like
all
they
gone
kind
a
of
bit
forgot
wrong here,
about the
hasn't it?
ult, or there was some plan and then the
that
plan
madness,
got shut
Coutinho
down. I
gets
fully
so
didn't see it.
calm in that.
I think there was
I thought
some
Yampy
plan and
could
then
have been
something happened.
such a nuisance.
Someone died and they
I
said
mean,
that they had
Liquid
got it
relying
under
on getting
control
all
or
these kills
something.
whilst the lockdown's up.
Not entirely
I'm
sure.
very confused as to
Yeah, I'm pretty confused.
whether or not that kind of audible is never called. But,
So
you can
who
see how
was it?
early
Was it
the-
Safe that was
the
close to
lockdown,
getting
I
it?
think is ahead of
I
the
think I saw
Reckoning.
Safe jump here. I think Safe maybe said that he's
Just
got
felt
it
a
and then
little
someone
out of
took down
sync.
Safe.
The players
I
didn't
don't know,
feel
I
any of that
didn't really
utility
see it in
pressure
that,
on the back of the site at all. Coutinho
replay.
was fine. The flashes were sent kind of just towards the back of 410-ish, barely behind Dice.
Yeah, we do everything, Iron Chef.
Really put them out of sorts.
We do them all.
Again, as you noted, pacing a little off
Okay,
kilter.
that forces Liquid down to an eco. They have some ults,
Somewhat,
but as
with
we've
money in
seen,
a
the
bad
low buys have
position.
been pretty
Yeah,
good, so...
Guardian out. Not pretty, Spike.
Rhyme has his
Sheriffs,
res, so
marshals.
maybe he's going to be baiting a little bit, but
Nathan
yeah, we'll keep an eye on that.
No turret down.
That's a different lineup for this turret that is not there at the moment.
It's not showing for me.
Wait, what happened to the turret?
Not even an issue
So
for
it's
now.
just like the stars align for the one round that actually that turret's not in position.
Yeah.
They've anticipated that Liquid will start exploring elsewhere. That is S tier trolling.
He recalled, but he'd have it back by now, right?
I
It's
think-
20. Oh, he has it back and he's
now
placed it down.
gonna
Okay, yeah.
wonder.
You
he's
lot
got
are right.
walkabouts, isn't he?
Honestly,
He's so
in terms of
in tune,
timing,
like,
I think I had bad
it's
timing
actually
looking at the
wild.
mini-map and looking over towards here. I'm not
I
gonna
still
lie
don't
to you.
think he ever gets the credit he deserves. I know, and he's still such a high-rated player. I think him on, especially the likes of Raze, for example, I still put him as one of those specialists that are somewhat untouchable.
Okay, a lot of early info at the
Maps that
moment.
he became quite
Liquid have been
known
trying to
for. He's
spam
got
over
back into
towards A.
rotation, so not a bad thing for Giants either. However, we're down to 25 seconds here, and really not much gain nor loss.
Cena, thank you so much, Cena. You said you predict Liquid if Icebox was out, and now like Icebox being played. What do I think? The fact that they changed their comp gives me belief, but it's an attack-sided comp in my opinion, so still not looking super convincing. Yeah, low time on this one needs to damage though. I mean, this counts.
I mean, Safe is desperately trying to make this.
Damn, dude.
Hell, come on.
They don't win the round, but it's some damage that is pretty important.
But it doesn't get him around.
Is it a clear up after the round's ended?
Yeah.
Beautiful nonetheless, but. And I mean, that's
Where
it,
did his
Giants
gun
as
go?
well, picking
Where
up
did his
so
gun go?
much damage in a
Did he
couple
drop
of
his gun
kills
during all of that?
just off utility alone. I mean, that Nano Swarm felt like it did so much.
He dropped it to try to get Vandal at the end of the mist. Damn, that's devastating. Okay, Liquid decide to go for a change-up now. They're going over towards B, and this is kind of what I thought would be happening, that Giants don't want to give him too much space, and they go a little bit more aggro. This is Rhyme with his res playing pretty close. Flash goes in. That's not going to give him too much info.
Obviously not just this round, but the previous as well, with that awareness with the turret. Even thinking actually, if it was a round that prior to that, Nuki was waiting on the Cove once again to adjust that position.
Honestly, so he never has to worry about the left side.
Now
he has to worry about the left side.
From Rhyme. This kill nearly looked good for the adjustment there. So to say, but he has an opportunity to silently reposition into. Okay,
but they have at least created the question mark here, so now they can go around the map a little bit. Alarmbot's going to get triggered, and we still haven't really decided where we're going, to be honest with you. Regar's still
trying to actually creep through the poison orb ahead of that alarm.
Okay, the A split. Oh, this never works.
Yeah, the wall's actually a little off there, but the Cove's there, and
that's a nice kill though. We get a Viper on top of it to make sure that they can cross, and Yampy gets the one-on-one over towards site. It's going to work. They got time, 30 seconds. Gonna be able to get there. Everyone's out of it. Damn. I mean, they won 2 jaws. I'm not sure if it's a convincing, round in terms of how it works, but yeah, they hit the important kills. Pretty much when I said that, it was guaranteed to work. I get it. I get how this works now.
Anytime there's a Viper split that's not kind of down on a default plan or something like that,
Yampy got a very important kill, the 1v1. It's kind of nice though. The question mark created over towards here, and then they hit the alarm bot, so you know that you're going to probably be having like a 2-1. You're going to have at least 3 people within this area, so maximum is going to be 2 people over towards A. I thought it's pretty good.
It's so easy to quickly
I would have liked it if the wall reached a bit better, but they covered up well with the Viper ult.
Yeah.
You'll take it when you get them.
Yeah, I think they spammed the backside. Was it Hoodie, I believe, spamming the backside of the Cove, and Safe just responds with a couple of shots and finds a headshot.
That kind of feels like it kind of unlocked that opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, you're not playing that out again. It's not another round that you go, yeah, that worked for us. Brilliant.
Run it back. Pumping the brakes. Maybe
okay, timeout for Liquid. Mid worked pretty well for them. They're getting jawed over towards B, so maybe they'll talk about that in terms of how A's been going. They need to fight heavier over towards A, so there's like kind of 3 things that they need to talk about here. They could even try some kind of kitchen control. But also this alarm bot over towards middle has been here the whole time as well, so there's a lot that can get relayed in terms of this timeout that will just help in terms of information. In terms of Giants, I don't know, I kind of like how Giants are playing still if we take out that round. I don't think Giants need to change too much, really.
When Liquid are going to switch things up.
It's mad, isn't it?
Like I said, that second walk through B main as well. First real time we've seen
so Icebox is out after this week. Icebox is done, at least for EMEA. So Pacific has binding, and EMEA for short. This is the last week of Icebox, and then Americas I'm not 100% sure about. Sideshow didn't seem too confident either, so I'm pretty sure Icebox is still in for another week there. But that's the question mark, really.
I think finding some value ahead of a site here. Whether it's a kill or some pressure.
No more Icebox, trust me, that's a good thing.
Giants aren't really.
It was nice that we got a little meta change at the end in terms of this comp, spicing it up a bit.
Invest a lot of early utility, and they've been so good at playing anti-plan.
Okay. He's on 16 to 3. I guess he had the round where he got the 5k that didn't count as a round win. So yeah, I mean he's been, the stats are at least there.
And there's that early test. Now, last time around, there were two players very attentively dealing with B Long. He had, who was it down there? Rhyme and Fatigue.
Okay, so Giants have kind of changed it up, but to an extent, they're still dueling heavy wherever the Sage is. The Sage is getting good information here, and there's no question mark created at the moment.
There we go.
Whoa.
There's the cross main. Fatino's got to be careful now. Does manage to fall away.
Yeah, his dash was just getting a little bit too low. Had to kind of just take a shot and get out of there. Oh my goodness.
Almost paying off there.
Yeah, look at the line that did. I was going to say, look at the work from Nats. He's done a good amount. Distracts them, means that they can go aggro. What plant are they going for?
There was utility in play, but doesn't matter.
Do you know what's incredible about this ult is that now this wall's going to go down and they are not going to be able to plant.
Nats is dead now, and
they have an absolute nightmare to plant, and I think.
Sorry, off of Redgar's Cove.
Yes.
I mean, how do you plant?
Also, that initial wall coming through, and actually, Rhyme going to get.
Like, how do you actually plant in this round?
Now becomes very, very problematic for Liquid.
How do they make that final step? Oh, it's getting less likely now.
Yeah, try planting B
yeah,
side.
time's done as well.
With no cove.
So. Cloud with the MVP ult stopping the plant, and then everything went down. The cove went down, the big wall went down. Can't remember what it's called.
What a flip! Just a single kill.
And they're just saving, and this is a perfect round. Giants' money was starting to get really low. They get a flawless round where they don't have to rebuy armor. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful round.
Yeah, this is a perfect round for Giants. And again, Cloud needs some kind of shout out because his ult was perfect.
Outside B main just.
All right.
With
high tide, yeah,
there's no utility that guarantees that plant. You think here again, yeah, Nat's completely.
Yeah, they had no backup plan, right?
Considered initially.
No backup plan. Pretty much when they, to be honest with you, in terms of what had to happen here, as soon as they lost their thing over towards B, where they lost their timing with the plant, they knew that the high tide was going to go down. They had no curve. They had to go A. They had no other choice. The chances of them winning that round was probably like less than 10%, to be honest with you. So yeah, definitely had to realize that this one was done.
Repositions towards kind of front side of connector. There's a chance there. Unfortunately, he's caught out from that second peek from kitchen.
This is nice. This is nice and fast over towards middle split. Hoodie in a bit of trouble here. He's in a lot of trouble here.
Backhands him on the way through. It's looking way better, but Hoodie putting up a stand. Guardian working well towards Yampi.
Dude, honestly, him ulting.
Look for that plant still in the hands of Red.
Not going to feel confident now. I wonder if he should have ult just to buy time and space here.
That's going to get the better of him, and now the plant should come down.
Safe might have just owned it with that crouch.
There, but didn't actually notice position. Safe. Find the first. Rhyme tries to respond.
Damn. I'm liking some of these mid plays at the moment from Liquid. We don't actually see many teams do that with the Harbor Sky, and Viper comp. They're using it a little bit more than other teams do.
Creeping up towards middle.
Yeah, he's ready to catch him on the retreat. Yeah.
No, I think the crouch was just in time
clearing this deep is
for him to not see it.
You can see the spamming coming through. Fatino would love to be able to keep hold of this. The map is looking real small.
Nicely done. My worry is that this comp again is a little bit better on attack. And sure, they can win the half, but it's already. If this gets any higher, I'm a little bit nervous for Liquid. But they also have some new stuff on their attack, so maybe they have some stuff on defense.
Safe doing very well.
Yeah, it does. Sulk has to be the one to really secure this, finding that second kill. Again, if Rhyme finds that trade,
new. I mean, they do have some new stuff. Have you seen that? Have you seen that A split with this comp before in that B split? It's straight up new. Unless it's in tier 2, I haven't seen it in the VCT yet.
Back onto site. Now that flash isn't really going to reveal much. Luckily, nobody from Liquid looking to swing on behind that, but
I think they found a gap. They're desperately trying to work middle here. Now last time they were able to deal with the alarm bot up towards tube. That's already been changed. Nuki's new positions there. Fatino going to just rattle off a shot, hope that it finds some sort of target.
I mean, look at Rhyme though.
Giants are trying to punish middle a little bit more in terms of the people that are here. We have a dog through middle. Insta Viper. Oh, that's a huge kill.
Once again, Nookie's dead. This opens up that middle part of the map. Now, how much can Hoodie do here? Nothing. Soulcast.
Yumpy has an ult as well.
That completely blind.
It didn't look like it. That looked so
I don't know how he got that.
I don't know if Hoodie poked his rifle out or something, but
both goes down. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my. What the hell?
He's got nothing left. But Rhyme actually catches him on the retreat.
Okay. Rhyme's a problem. Now, there is a wrap even on him. Yampy's on the way over there.
Yeah, Rhyme's not going to read this.
Not a shot in hell do you even
Yeah, Yampy's done great here.
Done for. Rhyme gone. Now, the only other two were coming through CT, a little bit more traditional in approach, and they've been done for once again. Safe with the spray. Not going to catch.
Yeah, trying to get out for this one. Dude, they're all over the map. I like how they're playing this comp over towards middle. It's cool.
I haven't seen many teams find this much success through middle.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, and
I agree.
Again, rolling back to a couple of those rounds
And the thing that this comp is really good at when we watch it, it's good at taking map control, and then it's good at clearing a lot of stuff, and it's been very good at just the outskirts. I've never really seen it be used to this kind of success over towards middle. They're getting a lot of map control. It looks very uncomfy for Giants. I'm not sure they're used to playing like this.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration shown on some of the faces from Giants because, like I said, ultimately they were in the driving seat. They had.
Force Spy comes in for Giants. Rhyme's the person taking the biggest hit on this one.
Opening round reads
no alarm bot unless it got shot over towards middle. Could have missed the time.
Would have been the benefactors towards the latter half.
And yeah, just still
so outdone. A rare day indeed, and this time it's Safe who has his number. Cloud trying to pick up the slack a little.
That's a massive kill.
It's already been won over.
That is a massive kill from Soulcast over towards site as well.
Hoodie has to relinquish.
Joshy, thank you so much, mate.
Could be toyed with pretty soon now. Yeah, just waiting out the time correctly. Doesn't need to overdo it.
Thank you for saying that as well. I appreciate you.
Change up even on the cove. Lovely.
6 months, dude. Appreciate all the support. Dude, they're everywhere. Like, they're everywhere. They have to expect everything. Look at him. Hello.
Sure this not with Nats doing that, and the follow-up as well. Lovely work from Nats. And now it's just Hoodie.
They're all over the map.
There's not much to do in this round.
I think Giants will be really happy with 5, to be honest, with how this has looked.
Pipe dream. Nats wonderfully in control, and Mike, I just can't believe we saw one.
This is nice, but again, it is definitely better this comp on attack than it is defense, unless we have some new stuff.
Actually controlling middle, or at least exploiting middle, as well as Liquid did. It feels very uncharacteristic, very out of the norm.
And it looks controlled, though. They look very in control.
Definitely, and Liquid demonstrated a number of different ways to achieve.
Have a lot of good luckers on the team, so they're kind of just using the space really, really well.
I'm not necessarily concerned looking at that. Giants have had some very close affairs on Icebox and shown a lot of resilience. So I guess in terms of expectations of what we see here, they've kind of had, mixing performance in terms of...
good little reminder now that the coaches can talk after the halftime, so everyone can kind of relay all the information in.
Particularly good previously at some of these anti-plant setups, and we didn't necessarily see that here.
I'm disappointed the teams are innovating on this map just as Right's taking it out. Nah, it was a nice ending to it. I don't like this map. I don't really like this map. I think it could do with a big, a lot of changes, so I'm just happy it's going. It was nice that we got a change up towards the end though.
Again, with a new comp, some of these defensive setups that we tested, and yeah, I'm a little curious with what's going to happen in the second half, to be honest, because it comes down to the initiator question here. Like I said, Sky doesn't get an awful lot of play time, but she does have that strength in terms of the mid round, in terms of obviously a piece of utility that doubles as a flash and a fact finder.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm curious to see if Liquid kind of have some of these preparations in line for the defense and how well they're executed here.
They had some ratty bits and pieces. I do want to see if it translates.
I'm a little bit nervous for Liquid if they lose this pistol.
On the first time, well, last time, should I say, we really.
But honestly, their defense wasn't the thing. Oh my god, the shot was crazy. Their defense wasn't the thing that struggled against Team Secret ages ago, so there's that to look at now. And Safe is having such a good game at the moment. Getting him an op could be pretty good.
But again, this is where I want to see.
How was Patch Up today? It was fun. I like going on it. It's fun to. It's fun to talk about other teams.
In prior games where they've been challenged and have once again bounced back. Resilience, I think, is the key word that I think you noted, and I'd love to highlight here if they have that capability. Now, as I said before, though, Nookie having a bad game, and not to his fault really, just got outdone, and it's a rare day you see it. I want to see if he gets frustrated, if he bounces back, if he gets quiet.
Teats or something.
How we done? Fiery player. Nookie was no one to be messed with, so I do want to see if that does continue in the second half. Plenty things to be seen here, as it does seem as though the teams are ready to dive back into this one.
Okay,
so,
here we go.
In 5-7, map 1 in Giants' favour. Close but scrappy. This time, a bit of a different look here.
Turret spotting. Flash goes in. Full pass and walk over towards a Yampy. Really playing far back at the top here. Do they expect it? Yeah, looking like they kind of expect it. Dog goes in. Recon.
Will this dart reveal top screens? It hasn't. No, Yampy's going to be rewarded with a kill.
It's a nice kill from him.
We'll take that every day of the week. Coutinho now down somewhat for free. Nats
Where the hell are those shots coming from? Gonna go for a Fnatic plant at the moment.
This is a problem.
Or it's feeling like they have to, but maybe they didn't want to. We have a really good timing on this flank from Safe. Sheriff in hand.
Nothing will reveal this. Apart from Cloud, apparently, who has
really nice from Cloud, expecting that one.
Around, says, hello, Safe, and see you next round. Flash in, trying to find the fight. Rhymes there towards Yampy. This is still a battle, and it's a bloody one. 3v2, Redgar and Nats. Nats down low, noted earlier on. Redgar does deliver, finds Nookie. 2v2 now.
Yeah.
What on earth is going on? 30 seconds now.
Yeah, what on earth is going on? 22 seconds on the hill.
20 seconds left on this hill for Rhyme as well.
I like this smoke. They've looked into the fact that they like to default plant a lot, and they've got a smoke over towards default. It means that they have to go for the Fnatic plant over towards site, and it's causing them a lot of trouble. Nats' instant decision to go round the world, have another flank. They might not expect it, but I like this play from Rhyme. He's took a lot of map control.
I think
there's no way.
No, but he's none the
Yeah, but he didn't even consider it.
Dink and the kill, and Nats down
27 HP, doesn't want to heal because of the sound cues it will give away. Now he's going to heal.
Try and hide his position. Now he's giving it away. He can pop this heal. Now, I guess an advantage in terms of the HP.
And also has the time. Oh,
wow, big pistol from Rhyme. Nice 1v2 from him. He kind of played it well. Love the fact that he took some map control here, to be honest with you.
It's not been nice for him, but that one could certainly.
I like the idea from Nats as well. It was a good idea to go for the insta flank.
I think he was sitting on
yeah, that was very smart from Ryan. He played well. He actually kind of played it perfect, to be honest with you.
Gets himself up to 5 kills now.
Lovely.
Just what you need as well, because this was such a chaotic round.
They also have a little bit of a time to talk about if this smoke is going to be happening all the time. Damn, looked like Pipston was going to explode there. Let's hope he's breathing.
6-7 now, gap could be closed here. Well, the Bulldogs coming out to play. On the other side, not much really.
Okay, leg spotted on that one.
In effect. And yes, proactive, but very hard to hold these sites. And you only have a Ghost or a Sheriff. So Giants just methodically working it down. A couple of opportunities for safe there, but nothing too clear. Giants just striding forward. This is just comfortable so far, cleanly working towards the site. I saw a pop flash on that, but didn't find the opportunity to find someone just maybe a little bit deeper than the others. And should be cleaned up, yeah. So
nice swings from everyone.
Now
they know that there's at least one behind. Would be a great round for Giants to be able to win this out, especially once they had all their rifles. If they can have no deaths here, it's pretty important. Liquid, any kill matters.
Something, but it's nothing. Nookie sharp with the Bulldog. Now Redgar, unfortunately, only a classic in hand.
Oh.
That's exactly the situation I was talking about earlier. This wall provides no safety whatsoever.
Don't fully know about the buy here, so he doesn't know it's actually better to try and go for some kills here. Yeah, it doesn't want to give him any AWP points, trying to get some strays in terms of people leaving the site. Damn, even extra Sheriff upgrades. Alright.
Round here to follow up. Again, comfortable coming through. 5 Bulldogs, bringing it into the next.
Yeah, mods get ready.
A big opportunity here, actually, for Giants to get.
I tell you what, Jolly always takes the first hit. Jolly keeps getting timed out for it.
You can then ride through the next round with rifles effectively.
Yeah. Well, there's a round for Liquid to show us what they got.
Mods going in, Mods got their twos. That's it, get those question marks out of here. Okay, we now go into the important round again. It's a very good bonus for Giants. They got some good guns, they got full util behind it. And important round for Liquid. Again, this comp does struggle a little bit on defense, so let's see what they got. we see instant denial of orbs, and they don't want them to get any kind of head start in terms of this. They want to condition them early on and just go, you cannot get these orbs. You're not farming these for free at the beginning. Also, it's a good amount of pressure shown over towards here, and then an instant hit over towards B. So I like the decision from Giants.
A little bit of company. I was going to say, he's actually looking back towards mid now. So yeah, Nats, unfortunately, can't commit to one of these opening engagements.
Oh, Nats, that's not a good molly.
Is that Nats' snake bite?
Oh, that might cost him now because the wall's here. Can they... Yeah, you can't plant that. Okay, nicely done. Recovery was there with it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
going to be very hard to plant now. Now what do they do?
Second could be attempted, but yeah, no, absolutely not. They're backing away from this one now. There's an issue here.
Same conversation that we had one of those rounds in the first half as well. If you don't get the plant off that Sage Wall or the Harbour Cove, it becomes so difficult to flip this back in your favour. Now,
okay, trying to make sure that they have some mid pressure. Does the luck go in before anything else? Okay, yeah, so trying to tap the spike itself and then hopefully try and take some duels, but I'm pretty sure Safe has stopped that, so now they need to go over towards site. And yeah, this is very well handled from Liquid.
Back with 3, leaving just Nookie. Gonna find one short. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god! Nookie, what the hell? He's got
oh my god.
Oh my god, Safe breaks
the
his
weapon
heart.
model just covers Safe's peak.
Oh my god, that shouldn't have been...
That was almost a crazy 1v4. They kind of gave him that, I mean, damage has been done. We see a swing round now. I mean, Liquid might not buy, to be honest. There's a chance that they eco this, even though they won the rounds. That's costly.
Safe, you're a lucky boy.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, he's like, I was that close. Okay, 7 to 8 now. They don't get to build up that massive momentum.
Okay, they go into this. It's a huge swing round, chat. Let's see. This is massive. There's a chance the Giants can buy the next round because of the 2-4 loss bonus, and they're going light armor, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll call it a swing round until it's not.
Lack of utility in terms of the nano swarms for Yampi.
Should be with this.
Poison's off.
Liquid have been trying to do this a lot, where they cascade here and try and get early info over towards middle. They're constantly trying to block vision here. Damn, this is nice at the moment from Safe. So much map control. Does this turret spot him? Yeah, it does. So they need to speed up a little bit, try and get the plant down. Wall goes in. And this time they're not going to be stopped on the plant, right? Big Joe. Hoodie honestly felt like he was sleeping a little bit here. Not expecting that one.
He's not going to be messing any more time back towards the back lines. He's going straight back through towards middle.
Rez goes in, good decision. That means they can get over towards the site early. Do we have the Cove? I think the Cove is down. I think we're diffusing in it. They melted it fast, though. Crazy trades.
We are now down to 3v2. They have to try and deal with these players. Hoodie!
Nice, he handles. Hoodie did good. The trades were there. Good instant decision making from kind of everyone, to be honest. Giants instantly going for this res, then realizing that they can go over towards the site itself. Try and defuse. They dealt with the Cove well. Who are these two on site? Yeah, these two. Coutinho and I don't know who it was, to be honest with you.
A variation in the plant here, but Giants
they handled it very well. It was a hard round to actually make it look this comfortable. And yeah, that was the big swing round we were talking about. Giants now in the lead against this comp. It's going to be so hard for Liquid to win.
Very quickly, Safe is forced.
Especially if they build up some money in terms of this one.
I believe it's Safe not wanting to follow through on that. The flank is shown so early on that it makes it very difficult for him to secure a second there.
Right choice, to his understanding. And now tied up. This should be 9 for Giants, but this game has been weird. We've seen a lot of thrifties, so...
I mean, for Giants, winning them more. What, it meant say 5 out of 8 or something?
Something mad
I'll
like
take
that.
that as gospel.
Yeah, absolute truth. Okay, Flan gonna go in. Yeah, this is now very difficult.
Okay, again, just making sure they face this side when they're planting, to make sure if you're in this angle you can actually definitely see it. So, nice little...
Okay, gonna see Safe, gonna see Yampi.
Let's see that everything's going well for this. Let's see what the retake's like. Yeah, it's going to be hard with no guns.
It's just shooting fish in a barrel. Coutinho. Oh, well, until the fish fought back. Torgas is out of there for a second.
You kind of need to Kind of need to
full
die in
rifles,
this
you're not
one.
gonna see much more than that.
Yeah, it's worrying though, because it now puts Giants.
Good
in a
round for
position
Giants
to
plant.
actually seal the deal
In terms of the
fairly early on.
300, 3,000 on top
have
for
to
everyone
stop
that's
this. You
alive.
can
One
see
gun rebuy unless he has knives. He has
just how it
knives. It's
lies now.
perfect.
I mean,
Doesn't want to use them.
yeah, the one benefit
Buys
being
into this
Giants
one.
haven't
That's
built up a
interesting.
massive cushion in terms of the money. It looks like Coutinho might even actually try and do that this
Yeah,
round.
money's starting
Gets
to get
Guardian
good,
in there,
so
he's gonna
even
pop the
some heavy
Blade
armor's
Storm.
coming in.
Again, what we
It
have
feels like this is it
fly round
for
from
Liquid, honestly.
If they lose, it's
Feels
Giants
like
on
this is the
10.
must-win round.
Liquid back on either a broken purchase or an eco. And that's very, very worrying.
Highly telling round. Let's see what's in store. Safe gonna get up in their faces. This is
Ooh.
risky from Safe. We haven't seen it yet, but they seem all too aware of it. Look
Kind of ready for it, though. Two
Cloud!
people.
And look at him still
But it blocks
succeed.
off the trade.
And Cloud
Nicely
makes
done.
it
That's cool.
away.
Yeah, the
That was
weird thing
cool.
was, Hoodie was kind of looking towards the ramp, but
The
Cloud
wall was perfect.
wasn't holding
The
the right
harbour
angle
wall.
at all when he swings that wall.
It's very hard to trade this one.
Again, removes a key stakeholder from Giants. Nuki has crept up behind this, though.
How far does he get?
Yeah, this is kind of nice. They create a lot of pressure over towards here, and they have a double luck. It came down to straight up
Safe?
one-on-one.
Safe is so good at this
Yeah,
game.
and Safe
It's
managed to win it
stupid.
out.
20
But the weird thing
HP,
being,
but
it being Nuki, that actually draws the rotation towards B.
it does.
Yeah,
Do you
and
think-
a lot of that was
it's a kill
doable
try,
because
yeah,
they
so
saw
it
the
was
alarm
trying to
bot, right?
work
They
it
saw
like
the
that
alarm
would
bot
be
over
kill.
towards B. It was alive, so they
Figured
know
out,
the
I mean,
Killjoy had to be in
gets the
this
heal.
area, which meant that they
Safe
could
will be
kind of
back
do
up
wall
to a
contact for
far
free.
more substantial amount of HP,
So I
but
like the attempt
do
from
get a bomb
Giants.
out.
It was
It
nice.
feels like they shouldn't even
Still
gone that
kind of
far.
on, to
The
be
early
honest with
work
you.
that came out from the likes of Safe, the follow-up as well.
Very deep poison orb as well. Again, where's the wall getting invested?
Yeah, where do? Sorry, you want the wall
You
where?
almost want that
Okay,
towards
right,
heaven,
we
to be
fight off
honest,
this one.
but
Does go down
here to
pretty
try and
fast, but
secure
going to be a
this
little
hole
bit harder. You
behind
might see them go
screens.
heavy towards heaven. Ooh, that molly's
Dear.
great.
Forced out
Wow.
position, really
That was
nice
nice.
combination with the Snakebite and Yampi being all too aware of that position possibility. Coutinho going to dive on in,
Damn,
fall away a
mollies
little,
are
but does take
unreal
one
at the
with him.
moment.
Yampi's gone down, blinded, flash, soulcast there, it's all on Hoodie. And he's absolutely not going to shot in hell,
Oof.
apparently, and that's flies
Both
all
these
over it.
mollies
It
were
might
great.
work for him. Liquid aren't out of it yet. And fabulous work from Safe early on there. Got to give credit to that. And a little bit of a curious, maybe a misread on this one. I mean, Cloud was just drifting on over.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it came down to that as well.
Well,
Like,
and actually Yampi to find the spam
Safe
as
was
well.
just super important. That kill on that kill on Nuclear on
Looking a
site there
little
was
confused
everything.
about that one.
Okay,
I like the attempt
even
to
though
take
that
a
one was
very deep
important,
hold
this
here
one's
when
also
Liquid
pretty important
completely
because
give up
getting
sight.
reset and having the 1-9 on
And
top of
that's
some of this
unfortunate
money
with the
will be a little
execution.
bit brutal. This will have to be knives into the next
Took it
round, so
right. But
Liquid
it's
can
slow
buy
first.
next.
Redgar still sat at 2 and
And
12. Again, heavily reliant on his utility, yes, but
yeah, he used knives
hasn't
into that
really
round.
had a say in many of these rounds.
Oh, Safe's getting in their face.
I'm
Audacious at
liking
point, though.
this.
So
Like
hard
this
to make
early
work.
A
He
is
seems,
working great.
He's
Very
aware there's a
aware,
chance,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
And it's something we credit him for.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
Fatinho. Oh dear. Safe's got you pinned in a little bit here. Fatinho is living on borrowed time, it feels like, but has been bailed out by Util.
Look at this, very proactive at the moment. So
Highly
they did all this,
volatile
create the
start,
question mark,
somehow
and they still
a
have the question mark
5v5
over towards
still.
site, and now they're going for this mid wall and mid tank.
I mean,
They cut it
yeah,
off, they
the
flash
wall goes
behind
up
it to
and
see if
the
anyone's
flashing
here, and they
button
get
is
full info. That's a
confirmed.
huge
No
shot.
progress through mid, but Safe isolated here as Liquid look to explore elsewhere.
Spike is over
not
towards
committed
spawn,
just
so
yet.
although they can get a lot of
I was kind of
space,
hoping the Redgar, and I think it was
They,
Soulcast, would continue that exploration down towards middle.
got the orb
But with
here.
the loss of Safe, they have to peel back in.
Yeah.
But by now, the site's lost.
That's a situation where you want to see Safe actually playing safer.
Cloud
on
went
site.
for a bit of... I swear to God.
Response here though, Reckoning will come through.
Spike planted.
But Fatino's actually found the kill. Soulcast responds.
Holy hell, how has he done that
Where
then?
did he just find 3 kills? Hoodie is dead, and Soulcast just had a
How has he
round.
done that?
What?
Give us that replay, because I don't know.
Yeah,
That
give
was
us that replay. What the hell
outrageous. Show
happened?
it one more time. Run it back for us, because that's a round. that
They
could
can buy next
actually
2-4.
change outcome
Coutinho's going to
again
have
for Liquid.
That was so
Not a good
quick
gun.
as well. So quick.
Instant timeout. from
Dot
Giants.
underscore
Yeah,
Lucy,
they
thank you
want
so
to
much.
chat
Appreciate
real
it.
quick.
Unhappy.
3
Show
months
me
in the Star
this.
Club.
Oh,
Oh,
Come
okay, that was
on.
nice.
That is the mechanical
Yeah.
brilliance you want to see from him. Lovely. There he is. After being the sacrificial lamb before, nice to see a moment for him to shine. On the Agent, we love to see him on. Him running it down. with Sky.
Confidence players now confident,
making it
yeah.
look almost viable, but again, 9
It
to
helps.
10, no safety for either side.
Yeah, and this came at a crucial point in this half as well.
Bit of
Again, Liquid
bit of
were
comfort
basically
as well.
one buy round away from being
Bit of
in a
comfort
very
in terms of
precarious
Sky.
position.
I feel so judged when Pipson's
I
like,
do, yeah,
it makes me
it makes me
nervous.
really anxious.
I don't know why.
He's got a really terrifying, scary face.
Yeah, he does. When he's angry,
Yeah.
you can. There's no subtlety to the anger. I've let him down. I'm gonna get yelled at. But they seem fine.
Nah, he laughed about it,
Yeah,
man.
that's
It didn't
okay.
affect anything.
That'll be fine. I'll work through it.
I'd love to fly on the wall, just one game.
Just to hear it.
Yeah.
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 9 to 10.
Guys come back in with a purchase though, and
It hasn't come. The money's
Yeah.
still there at least.
but this is probably the
Yeah,
last.
money's starting to get low. 2-9 loss
They
bonus
have
on
the
top of
benefit
this,
obviously that loss bonus,
so
but I don't think it's
at
gonna
least
get
the light
close
armor's
to
helping them buy into this one.
forcing rifles, other than Cloud.
Liquid's starting to
I
get
mean,
some
Coutinho a million
econ,
miles away from that
right?
blade storm.
Starting to build up some econ. They're even getting some heavy armors.
Placing alarm bot.
I'm not sure with the walls going up where that flash actually popped and what it would have revealed, but it's kept 4 members of Liquid here.
This is nice for Liquid
safe
though.
for the
Full
operator,
information
that
over towards
solo
B. They know
anchor
that
towards B.
they can
Still
heavy
see.
stack this,
Confirmation.
especially with the early alarm bot.
Trailblazer
Damn, they have
released.
so much information here.
Giants don't seem to have any idea of how many members
And then
of
Nats
Liquid
could ult
are
if he
positioned
wanted
behind
to.
us.
They've got to know of maybe 2, 3 now.
That round before as well,
Considering
Giants
utility
used
that put down in
Viper
front
ult
of
into
them,
it.
but do they still? I feel like they have to continue to commit.
Still
They have-
flash
Oh
through.
boy.
Yeah, the pump flash is stunning.
The person
and the
close
re-aggress.
anti,
I love it. It's highly
not anti,
dangerous,
but
though.
manages to
Coutinho
trade him back.
has just kept this even.
Damn, look at
But
the
on site
trades.
is
Holy
Yappy.
hell, Cloud
The
17
Ice Cold
HP.
Fin finally melts under the hands of Hoodie as Safe is left in a 1v2. Cloud and Hoodie trying to hold on to this. Plant's going to go down. Trying to bring us back to
They
10
wanted to go
apiece.
proactive and flash
Knives
through.
in hand, though. This man is deadly, the assassin himself. 2 on the other side of the wall. The drop, he's got 1!
17
Real close to
HP.
the second. Cloud,
Managed to
a
close it
haircut
out.
only.
Holy hell. Okay,
19
3,000 on
HP
top
is
of
enough
this,
to bring this
and then
back
Liquid
all
are fine
even.
in terms of
The
money.
money might-
Damn,
I'm-
this one's
I'm
close.
Petrified one of the teams is going to just crumble at the last moment, but they've got enough for a buy here.
They do. Well, actually, I'm immediately concerned after the operator purchase. Coutinho, by the
Yeah,
way,
Coutinho's
wasn't
positioning
playing
was just
expert. He was back
everything here.
to that
He
wall.
wasn't anti-flashing
And
fully
he's not
expecting
cleared.
the push, but
He
he was at
basically
least in the
stands
right
there for the
position, so he kind of was
entirety of
expecting the
that
push,
flash
but
duration, and then
yeah,
responds.
still
I
ate
think
the
that's
flash.
actually what they're discussing just at the end there. Yeah, I was going to say, with this operator investment now coming back through, I got to argue it's probably come from Nats, right?
Surely.
Or maybe Yampy. And that's the problem, is behind this, there's only 3 purchases. Safe, not on the Blade Storm as well. Nats, Viper's Pit, chance to play a Spectre, a Judge, something. It's certainly not going to be a full purchase.
No, Coutinho was a mile away from Blades, now he's 2 away.
Yeah.
This guy, it's mad the difference a round makes in this. But again, 4 players dedicated here. They've put in so much faith in Safe just to keep B secure, which is a fair
It's a
assessment.
big
Now you
round
just
to,
heard it, though. The
to
Viper's
break
Pit's
some of
gonna
the
go
econ
down.
here.
They have no chance to really pressure that early by
Nats
any
does
means.
the Xerxia
So the
ult
Giants do, and it's
reactively.
get towards the side, though.
Most
There's no now
teams are doing
foul.
this now
Respect
after
to the
this has been
argument of the
invested
leader.
as well.
Nun's
Yeah,
just
they
gonna
can
walk
heavy
on through,
stack
but
this. What a
Coutinho gotta be
weird
careful
round.
here. Almost got a little bit too much damage on him, but he's fine. He'll back up. This is dangerous.
Oh my goodness, what's the ult
Yappy's
gonna get though?
just traded in, battered down the door.
Yappy managed to
Coutinho
get the
with
kill,
it.
get out,
Spike's
keep an
still
eye on
locked
this
down,
luck
45
that's happening.
seconds
We
in.
did
Look,
just
he's gonna be
smoke something
careful on
off.
a bit of an island.
And he's
Slips
gonna go
back
heaven.
away.
Oh my god, they're not gonna
Zeke's
expect
come
it.
in,
Safe has an op
readdress
though.
the side,
Safe's on the
clear it
flank
back
as well.
through, and you're right, he's here so
It's not the best gun for it. They have a res. The res is too far away. It's a lot is up to Safe here, and he's
But
very patient, just holding them in, making sure they're locked into
They need
this.
to win out some of these fights. Something needs to be made. Safe here. Nuki just trying to be the bodyguard. They
Safe
do
gets
get
the
a bomb
first kill,
down,
now
but
it's
there's
a
the answer
nightmare.
back. Safe can find Hoodie. Finds another.
Nicely
Nuki's
done.
gone. And now it's all on Cloud. They
Nicely
do
handled.
nothing but fall. Liquid can make it to 11. 5
And
standing.
This
wrecks
is
the money.
so crazy to
1-9
see
on
as
top of
well.
all of
the
this.
Viper's Pit there, and Giants sit behind it for like 20, 25 seconds. If you've not got the plant ahead of that pit coming down,
Liquid are doing great at the moment
And then
at getting
Coutinho doesn't
info
find anything
here
getting
and
aggressively on
here,
screens.
and there is no pressure around the
when
map.
does the penny drop? When's it like, okay, guys,
Yeah, Giants are playing insanely simple.
Because at the point then, I'm looking, the clock hits 35 seconds, and Giants are still stood behind it. And it certainly doesn't feel comfortable.
They got to realize with this flank
I mean,
here as well
I'm
that
shocked
they
they
are
even
not
got
doing
that
any
far.
map
They
control.
shouldn't have been allowed
Like
to.
the
feel
Killjoy's
like,
getting everything, Safe over towards B's getting full info.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like you
to me.
gotta
Placing swarm grenade.
You got to default a little bit more. Not creating any pressure on the map.
Cloud Hero rifle.
Hero gun.
Yeah, and we haven't seen the same success rate in terms of the thrifties on this map for Giants at least.
Okay.
I mean, I heard the headshot sound there. Was it maybe a wallbang coming through, a clip on the edge of the wall or something?
Vitinho manages to get his nice into this one. They have a Killjoy if they wanted to. They've had res for a long time as well.
What's the investment here? Okay, I was
Killjoy
going to
all
ask
goes
if they're
into this.
considering the lockdown
So yeah, they're
after
going
the
for
Blade
it.
Storm's thrown out.
Going to be able to get a good plant.
Very early plant here.
Any lurks or anything?
Okay, that should be down. And do they get a safe post plant? Oh my word. Oh, that was so dangerous. That was so close.
So there's only 2 snake
We
bites.
have the code for
Snake
retake.
bites and the shock darts.
Yes.
And there is a poison orb
There
on
is
the
a
plant,
flank.
so a chance for Cloud to actually find value off this, but
Who's going back line? Yampy. Okay. Trying
Hoodie's
to
wise
disrupt.
to it this time.
Yeah, he's not
Again,
been
with
called for
Safe
it
coming
twice.
here very early on in that previous example.
Only a Sheriff though, so still could be
kill.
outdone here. Safe gonna pin down Rhyme. Not one of the issues really in the post plant. And a quick challenge, but a quick defense of it as well.
Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done from Yampy. Still not fully done yet though. Okay, nicely handled. Yampy was very late on the luck. Bided his time for this one. Gets his ult into this as well.
It's going to be 12 for Liquid.
Yeah, 2 chances for Liquid to take this. Looking great. The new comp from them's working.
Not looking good, not looking great at all. They've made this much better. They still need to go across that final hurdle.
It's still very one-dimensional from Giants, right? It's
Questioning
literally
the
just A,
investment. Obviously, the
B,
Blade
A,
Storm
B.
comes through in a lesser purchase. Cool, fine. The lockdown comes
Like
through. and
no,
that's when you
no
think,
map
yeah,
control anywhere.
Giants are-
No mid-rounding.
They're pushing all in here for this round. Because now they come in, they have the res. Again, situationally difficult to really find value off that, particularly on
2 chances.
I
We
guess
have
how
the
some
wall
rounds
invested
play out
into
on
this one as well,
Icebox.
so I imagine they're going to be brute forcing it because it's very hard to
Again,
create a
no
question mark and
early
put
challenge
this
from
wall into
Liquid,
it.
so
They have a flash in deep, they have the op spotting, all of this. This time they at least have some mid control. So they are at least going for some mid control. I didn't see what happened to the alarm bot, but that's gone down. I imagine it was got shot as well. So big duel.
He's waiting for it. Soulcast around the corner.
Big
Does
duel
not go
coming up
past
here.
The turret's vision though. The timing on this one, Nookie is aware of Soulcast. Soulcast takes
Damn,
the fight
Soulcast wins
and
it out. The
wins
confidence is here. 3 people middle.
Stunning work. Yampy
Uh-oh.
overwhelmed though, so they've won the fight somewhere here.
They have
Now,
a-
Boiler, do they even
Have
think
a res
Red
if they
Guard
want to
will
go
check
back
on
in
this
mid
right now?
rounds, but they're
The
committing
wall
to
goes
this
up.
one.
The dash comes in.
Damn,
Red
nice
Guard does
shot
find
from
Hoodie,
Rhyme.
but
What
Rhyme
the
launches
hell?
back towards Nats. So the
It's
site
a very
is
hard
actually
round
safe.
for
They
Liquid
can
to
get
win
a
at the
plant
moment.
in.
They
It
do
will be a
have...
3v3 post plant.
Oh, it's not a good plant. Yeah, I was going to say, you're mad if you plant here. How much map control you
plant
have.
position. Wants an open plant, fine, sure.
Vitinho gives them a
Still got that
one-on-one
res
here, though.
available, but now in the post-plant situation, especially with Vitinho playing a spot like this, it's going to be difficult to find it. Not really any complementary angles here.
Damn, he wins it out. If he can get out, he's
Yeah,
laughing.
okay, still
Rhyme
makes
as
it
well
work.
comes in.
I thought that was a
Oh,
one and
boy.
done at best. Actually made it work quite well.
Okay.
Soulcast, can he be the hero they need right now to close out this game?
Okay.
Flash, perfect fight!
Oh
my
my,
God.
33 HP. That's a
Oh
nice
my
try,
God.
though.
Close.
Man, he's got the confidence back. It's like watching old Soulcast.
That was nearly the most ridiculous 1v3 from Soulcast. I mean, that's
Yeah, it was a very nice try.
even coming down there to do that much damage.
One
You almost
extra.
want Giants to hold
Dude,
on
that
to those
flash
3
was
weapons,
sick. It made it look like a fake, and then he
making
popped it right
as
at the end.
costly as possible. This first flash is beautiful as well. 33 HP.
It's a little side wave.
Okay. Game on now. GG OT. Pump of the brakes here. Timeout. Liquids. This game. Every time I think a team's
So
got
many
the upper hand,
almost
they've got that
clutches.
momentum roll, they've got, like,
Yeah, there's
a
been a
nice read
lot
on
of
it.
clutches in
Flipped
terms of these
every
games.
single time.
Right, first map, second map's been kind of
Seconds to
nuts.
discuss. Doesn't look like it's coming from the coach. Nat's having a chat.
Was just taking a breather here.
Looking like Nuts has been pretty vocal in this one.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how Giants now approach this, because some of these
My worry for this timeout is
late
it
round
does
hits have
give
looked a little
Pipson a
awkward. It
chance
looks
to
like
speak, but it
brute
also
force and
feels like
ignorance. I think back to the Vipers pit
Giants
round,
had
there's-
worked out what
Yes.
their problem was in
there's
terms
been
of
very few
no
early
pressure around
round
the map.
successes for Giants to build upon.
So
And even looking at the scoreboard here, yeah,
I don't
Hoodie
think
actually
it's
forced
I don't think it's the end of the world that he gets to
Bring a
speak in
bulldog
terms
into
of
this
this one
one.
because they had solved it themselves.
Operator in hand for Vitinho. I haven't seen him work that too much on the attack.
Safe gets the op out. Starting over towards A though, this hasn't been happening much.
Safe, willing to fight early.
Every time he's got had the op so
Operator
far, it's
ready.
pretty much been over towards B.
Any challenges willing? Any victims
We got
on the other
Fatinho
side?
on his op as well.
Fatinho
It's
checking for as
interesting.
well.
Okay, they're going back to their all kind of ranked, and this might work well. The drone comes in, so
Say,
Liquid
It's gonna be
decide to
safe
scrap
domain.
their original plan of getting control of middle here.
Can he keep it secure?
Damn, 20
Tagged up
HP.
down to 20.
Honestly,
Wants to get
Safe
out
gets
of
away
there,
with it.
get healed up. Soulcast can facilitate, but he will
They
have
get
to
sight, they
relinquish
wall,
sight.
they have a
It's
good
so
plant.
deep.
Oh boy, it's gonna be
Yeah.
hard after plan. We've got any ults for this?
So
Yeah,
deep
Killjoy
away from
ult.
this to get that heal.
They got the best ult to retake.
Fatinho hanging around actually.
Yeah, he's not backed. He's done this a couple of times, playing some really curious places.
This is
Ult's a
very
little bit far
strange
back because they
lockdown.
weren't sure about
Don't know how I feel
screens.
about
I mean, the Reckoning to cover off the other area behind it, but not often you see a lockdown get put there. Fatinho in a world of trouble now.
Yeah, Nats with the punish on it perfectly. Fatinho goes down, Nats continues forward, strides in, kicks down
Damn,
the door.
honestly,
and
really
takes
nice
it
plan.
out with the
Really
Yankee.
nice plan with the ults.
Team Liquid taking
Yeah,
us
really
the
good.
distance now.
Okay, we
Map
get a Lotus.
3 coming into effect.
Damn,
I
I like
didn't
the
expect us to
comp
get
change
here.
from Liquid.
I thought Giants had that
Yeah,
one.
I really like the
thought
comp
they
change. It
figured
looked a
out.
lot better than they did at
Absolutely
locking
not.
on this
Nicely
map.
prepared retake there for Liquid to show in the last round. As
Son
well.
Omless,
Question
thank you
of
so
the
much, dude.
lockdown
Appreciate it.
placement. Soon as
5
the
months
Reckoning
in the
shows
Slug
up on
Club.
the
Thanks for
minimap,
using your Prime on me.
It creates so
Thank you
many
very much,
problems
dude.
for Giants. Because then actually the lockdown, it is a little deeper. It's a little further forward than it would be traditionally behind screens. So it makes that post-plant hold so much harder on A site.
Right, this is the